We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle, and today, not a huge card, so it's not going to be a long show. Figured I'd come on. We got a football game started already. It was 3-0. Good guys, Bills. When I first checked. So hopefully we can get that to go our direction. It was not a great day yesterday. We were down 7 units, so not fun. But we don't worry about that right now. We worry about the plays that we have for today, including some picks for today. I like the Pittsburgh Penguins in hockey today. And main reason behind that one is I want to fade the Bruins after they just scored 10 goals yesterday. So that was kind of the main focus behind that one was fading the Bruins. Both these two teams are, they're playoff-esque type teams. You've got Pittsburgh, I believe, sitting in the second wild card. I believe they are. And then, it's Washington in the second wild card. Pittsburgh's a point back, and Boston's 2. So both these two teams right on like the edge of the playoff picture, which is exactly where we want them because Buffalo's in the playoffs right now, which would be nice. But I want to fade the Bruins after they scored 10 goals yesterday. So give me the Penguins. I took some points in that ECU game, 147.5. ECU doesn't play defense, quite frankly, and they play at a decent pace. So I could definitely see that one getting over the total. And I think the Hawks keep it competitive against the Warriors tonight. It's 5.5 points. I just like the spot for them there. I did actually look at the NBA today. So there is some NBA up on the site. If anybody's watching on TikTok, I will say now, there's a good chance that my stream doesn't last too long on TikTok. So I'm over on YouTube under Earle Sports Bets. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, that's where you can also find ESB. It's over on YouTube as well. And then I wanted to pull up what's going on in that Buffalo game. Because that Buffalo Bills game, it's 3-0 Buffalo. Last time I checked. Let's see how that's going. Because I do have 3 plays with Buffalo right now. Obviously, I took them today. I have them to win the AFC, and I have them to win the Super Bowl. So hopefully we can get that in. That'd be nice. Although it's first and goal for the Jaguars at the Buffalo 16, so that's not ideal to see. Not ideal to see at all, but it is what it is. But kind of I don't really see that big of a card today. I have 13 units in action, so kind of a lighter Sunday, which is fine after the ugliness that was yesterday. So I'm all right with doing that. And it looks like the first quarter will come to an end. It'll be 3-0, but Jacksonville's got the ball first and goal at the 3. Not what I wanted to see. Unfortunately, they're 100% gonna end up scoring, but at least hopefully they can limit it down to 3. But I don't know if I can see that. Other games to look at later. There, I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any. Oh, there's one ranked matchup today in college basketball, and I believe it's going on right now. And that is UCF plays later. But I have Illinois versus Iowa, and Illinois is currently up 10. So hopefully they can hold on to that, and we can have a nice little start to the day. But we'll see. I'm also on Buffalo. In a little bit, I like Charlotte and versus Rice, so hopefully we can get that one. I like the Eagles later. I think the Eagles get the job done, and I like the Chargers to beat the Patriots tonight. So all of that could be very intriguing. Let's pull up YouTube TV because that's where I'm going to be able to see the what do you call it game? Bills game. Let's go Buffalo. I will say the only good thing last night was the fact that hockey was actually good last night. I was up 2 units in hockey, but other than that, like college basketball was a disaster. Complete. I won't even sugarcoat it. Complete disaster. I think it was a 12-19 day in college basketball. Not fun. But that's going to happen sometimes when you bet volume and a bunch of stuff don't go your way. It happens. Obviously, record on the year for college basketball is not great. Hopefully, we can get that turned around. But at the end of the day, we're still trying to predict games, and a lot of these teams are. Well, it's not really early in the season because we're in the conference play now, but a lot of these are kind of tricky spots. And I think I'm reading the game right, and I end up not reading the game right. Similar like Green Bay last night. Obviously, that's not that's an NFL. Green Bay last night was kind of not fun because I went to bed with them winning and woke up to a lost bet. So I'm like, oh, that's great, love that. So wasn't really too happy when I woke up this morning to see that. So that was my morning. But we'll stay on for a couple. I want to stay on for maybe a little bit while we. I'm gonna watch the Buffalo game just a little bit. We got 1st and goal for the Jaguars at the 3. They'll probably punch it in here. A little flip. Oh no. Okay. About no gain. So it'll be 2nd and goal at the 3-ish. It's not going to be a long show. There's no chat so far. I kind of wanted to be able to come on. I normally don't do Sunday shows. I'm going to start to do Sunday shows more often, especially the fact that NFL season's kind of done, so we'll be talking about games that start later anyways. So I don't mind doing that. I just didn't want to come on and talk about games when games have already started. But we got 2nd and goal at the 3 for Jacksonville. Snaps, looks, throws, touchdown. Touchdown, Jaguars. Why did you give out Packers -1? Because I liked the Packers yesterday. I thought it was a good spot for the Packers. And it was for 3/4 of the game. And then they absolutely choked. I did not have the choking part in my handicap. My bad. I should have had that in my handicap that they would choke. I did not. So unfortunately, yeah, it was not a fun result. Obviously, I'm not gonna. Why did you give it out? Because I like to play. I bet the play. Like I figured that's kind of obvious on why you would give something out is if you like it. But obviously, hindsight's 2020. I was wrong. I don't give out losers on purpose. I try not to lose. So sometimes I'm gonna get some stuff wrong. I'm human. But as long as I get more right than wrong, we'll work it out. I will say it has not been a good start to the year. I'm hoping that we can kind of get stuff turned around because I've dug myself a little bit of a hole to kind of get myself out of. But at the end of the day, at the end of the year, I will be fine. And we'll go from there. But 7-3 now in that Jacksonville game. What else did we want to look at? Oh, I'll do a quick plug because I know that's on. I'm going to put if you guys have not checked it out, I'm actually going to pull up TikTok on my computer so I can kind of post that. Baseball talk with the Earle Bros. Me and Nick did a video on it has not premiered yet. That's fun. Oh, because he did the other one. But pull that out. Here is the link in the YouTube chat, and I'm gonna put it in the TikTok chat. Because figured you guys would be interested in seeing some baseball videos if you guys are interested in that. If you are, let me know. That's the Baseball Talk with the Earle Bros. That's the account. That's the YouTube channel that my brother can be on. And we did a video where we spun a wheel. We had to whatever the wheel landed on, whatever team the wheel landed on. We had to pick a player from it, and we had to build a team. And whoever's team accrues the most WAR during the regular season wins the video. So that's fun. That's a nice little return and fumble. And Jacksonville recovers. That's not good. It was a good kickoff, and then he fumbles it. Yep, clearly out before he's down. Yeah. I'm not. I don't need that. No, I'm good. That's not a great start to the not a great start to the game. Ay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Anyways, kind of a quicker stream today. There's not really a whole lot to go on. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk more about what happened in the today, and what happened in the playoffs today. Who Jacksonville will end up playing. They'll either play the Broncos. No, they have no chance of playing the Broncos. They'll play the winner of the. They could play either the Patriots or the winner of the Pittsburgh game. So we'll see. We'll talk about the Pittsburgh game tomorrow too. I do like the Steelers. Passed it up, caught. Bills can't play defense. All right. I'm gonna head out from here. Good luck today, guys. Once again, free picks. We're grabbing the Pens over in the ECU game and the Hawks +5.5. We'll see you guys in the next one.